But we will be discussing about resistance of a system of resistor. Symbol of a resistor is like this. Okay, how to group them up? Basically, it is grouping of resistances, arrangement of resistances. So, first way to group the resistances is in series. Series grouping of resistances or resistances in series. Resistors are said to be connected in series if they are connected via same path, via same wire. In series, same current flows through all the resistors because they are connected in the same path. For example, you can see this is series arrangement of three resistances R1, R2, R3. These three resistances are connected via same path. So these three all are in series and then there is a battery. For example, you can see in this also they are connected via same wire. There is no different wire, no branching. So this is series combination. And what quantity remains same in series? Current. Because path is same. Now we have to derive the expression for net resistance. In this diagram, there are three resistances, resistance 1, resistance 2 and resistance 3. They are connected to a battery of V volt, 9 volt, 10 volt or of V volt. So, in series, what is same current is same. So, you can write I, same current will pass through R2, same current will pass through third resistor, R3. So, we have written I over each. Now, potential difference of everyone will be different. It will be V1 across this. Potential difference across second will be V2 and across third will be V3. Potential difference will be different in series and current would be same. So you can see that I have written I on each. You can see current I and I on each, but potential difference is different. Okay, if you wish, we can label it once again because this is important and basic. So R1, R2, R3 are in series. So what will remain same is your I. So please write I on each. Same current is flowing through, but potential difference will be different. Across second it is V2, across third it is V3. Now we'll use Ohm's law, which is voltage upon current is equal to resistance. So you can find out V from here. V is different in all three resistors. Yes, V3 here, V2 here, V1 here. So we'll find out V. V is IR. So for first resistor, V is V1. Yes, V1 is written. V1 I have written. I is I current is flowing. And in place of resistance, what will come? R1. So it is R1. This is my first equation. For second, you can see, look at second and it is V2, R2 and I2. So how to connect it? See, I have written V2 is equal to I, R2. Following this. Now third. For third, V is V3, I is I, current is same and R3 is R3. Now these are three equations. Equation number 1, equation number 2 and equation number 3. We'll add these. When we'll add these, so you can see left hand side will give you V1 plus V2 plus V3 and right hand side will give you IR1 plus IR2 plus IR3. I you can take common, so this is left. Okay, and V can be opened as IR, that you know from Ohm's law. So I and I would be cancelled and your R net resistance in series will be equal to sum of R1, R2 and R3. If 4 are there, then plus R4. So resistors in series, total resistance will be sum of individual resistances. Suppose up to n resistances are there. So last value will be resistance of nth resistance. We can see it like this also. Suppose we have 1 ohm, this is 2 ohm and 6 ohm. So what is the net resistance? R1 plus R2 plus R3, that is net resistance is 9 ohm. So answer of these three in series is 9 ohm net resistance. Now we have resistances in parallel. Okay. So this is how we connect them in parallel. In parallel, the resistances are said to be connected in parallel when they are connected between same 2 points. You can see R1 is connected between these 2 points, R2 is also connected between these 2 points, and R3 is also connected between these 2 points. So these three R1, R2 and R3 resistors are connected in parallel. This is parallel arrangement. In parallel, what is same? In parallel, potential difference will remain same and current will be different. So you can see I will write here for R1 voltage is V and voltage for R3 is also V, but current will be different. So here we'll write current 1, current in this branch will be current 2 and current in this branch will be current 3. In parallel, potential difference is same, that is voltage is same, current is different. So we'll draw this diagram once again and we will label it. Voltage is same, so you can write here voltage V and V and V, but current will be different, so you can write here I3, second arm it is I2 and first arm it is I1. Do the labeling properly. Now pick up Ohm's law, which is V is equal to IR. What is different? You will find out the expression for that. So I is different here, current is different in all three branches. So current's expression is V by R. So for first resistor, what is I? You can look here, it's I1. Substitute. What is V? V is V only. So V and resistance is R1. Similarly, you can write for second I2 is equal to V upon R2 and third I3 is equal to V upon R3. Now we'll add up all three equations. So left hand side will give you I1, I2, I3. Right hand side will give you this. This is net current I. Summation of all three currents will be I. And V is common from here. Now I can be written as V by R because that is Ohm's law. V is equal to IR. So I is equal to V by R. Substitute here V by R. V is common from here, it will be cancelled. So 1 by R net comes equal to net resistance in parallel comes equal to 1 by R1. Reciprocal of first, reciprocal of second and reciprocal of third. So this is the formula for net resistance in parallel. When do we say resistors are connected in parallel? Where they are connected between same 2 points. Suppose you are connecting a bulb here and then second bulb here and third here. So how many resistors you are connected in between same 2 points? They are said to be connected in parallel. Now we'll see some in-text questions. An electric lamp whose resistance is 20 ohm. So see, I've written resistance 1 20 ohm. A conductor of resistance 4 ohm. So resistance 2 is 4 ohm. Are connected to a 6 volt battery. So this is net voltage 6 volt. Okay, then I have drawn the circuit diagram. You can see this is my first resistance, which is 20 ohm. Second resistance, you can see here it's 4 ohm. It is connected to a battery of 6 volt. Okay, we'll have to calculate the total resistance. So R1 and R2 are in series. In series, net resistance is equal to sum of individual. Yani ki 20 plus 4, 24 ohms. Net resistance is found. This is answer of first part. Calculate the total resistance I have calculated. Current through circuit is to be found. Now 20 and 4 were in series, so answer is 24. So this is net resistance of these two. These two in totality give this. This is my net voltage. I have net voltage as 6 volt, net resistance at 24 ohms, so I can find out net current. How? V is equal to I into R. V is 6. I is to be calculated and R is 24. So it is 6 by 24. 1 by 4 ampere is the net current. Two parts are solved. Now third part says we'll have to find out potential difference across each. So you can see I've drawn the diagram once again. This is my first diagram. One lamp, one conductor of this resistance R1. This is resistance R2. This is net voltage 6 volt. I net I have found 6 by 24 यानी कि 1 by 4. This current is here. Net current is here 1 by 4 ampere. Because they are in series. So this current will only flow. Current will be same in series. This is the answer of R net is the answer of these two. So these two are in series because they are connected by same path. So current would be same. Which current? This current will be written over this and over this. So see, I have written here I net. And how much is R2? 4 ohm. So you can write it. You can see I net and R2 is 4 ohm. So V can be found. V2 can be found. I into R2. I is 1 by 4. R2 is 4. It is 1 volt. So this is a voltage across second resistor, that is conductor. Now voltage across first, V1 is equal to I into R1. Same current is flowing because they both are in series. And R1 is given as 20. So most important thing here is you have to understand that what is the current through these two resistors. Let us try and understand. Net current has been found as 1 by 4 ampere. This current will be written over both R1 and R2. Current will be written here and current will be written here. 1 by 4 ampere and 1 by 4 ampere because they both are in series. This is the answer. Whatever current is written here, that will be written over this and over this. Now R2 we have, I we have, we can find out voltage across it. This is how I have found. Similarly, voltage across it. Getting to the next. Draw a schematic diagram of a circuit consisting of a battery of 3 cells of 2 volt each. So you can see this is cell 1, this is cell 2, this is cell 3. Cell 1, 2 volt. Cell 2, this is how we connect 2 volt. Cell 3, this is 2 volt. So overall it is 6 volt. Resistors are 5 ohm, 8 ohm and 12 ohm. 3 resistors, 5 ohm, 8 ohm, 12 ohm in series. So I have drawn the diagram. There is a key. Okay. Now they are asking to redraw the circuit. Put an ammeter and voltmeter across 12 ohm. Ammeter is put in series. There is no problem. Voltmeter is only put across. Voltmeter is always connected in parallel and they are saying you connect across 12 ohm. It is written here. So this is the diagram. Now they are asking what would be the readings of ammeter. Ammeter will measure current in the circuit, that is net current, and voltmeter will measure the voltage across 12 ohm. So let us do it. 5 ohm, 8 ohm, 12 ohm are in series. So net resistance will be R1 plus R2 plus R3, 5 plus 8 plus 12 is 25 ohms. So net resistance of this and this is 25 ohm. This is net voltage 6 volt. 2 volt plus 2 volt plus 2 volt. 3 cells. So this is V net. This is R net. You can use V is equal to I R. V is this. R is this. I can be found. For example, I have found I. You can see 25.6. I have used this V is equal to IR and I am ready with value of I. Now because this resistance is answer of these three and these three are in series, so current will be same. In series current is same. So whatever current you have obtained, please write on all three. 6 by 25 I, 6 by 25 I and 6 by 25 I, they are in series. So now I is there and resistance is there. You can find out voltage. I is 6 by 25. R is 12. So V is equal to IR. You do find out the voltage. That will be the reading of voltmeter. Because voltmeter is only giving the voltage across 12 ohm. Ammeters will give reading of current which we have found. Okay, getting to next. In the circuit diagram, 5 ohm, 10 ohm, 30 ohm are respectively. 12 volt battery, calculate the current through each, total current and total circuit resistance. So this is the diagram. and values have been given as 5 ohm, 10 ohm, second resistance, third resistance 30 ohms. So these three are in parallel. In parallel, we have this formula 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Substitute. See, I have taken LCM. I did it. It came as 10 by 30, 1 by 3. I will reciprocate it. So Rp will come as 3 ohm. This is net resistance. So you can see this was the diagram in the beginning. And now total resistance of these three in parallel is 3 ohm. Net voltage is given. I can find out net current. V is equal to I into R. V is given. R is given. I can be found. That will be the current through the circuit. This is one part. Current through the circuit is asked. Net resistance is asked. The two parts are solved. Now, these three are in parallel. In parallel, voltage is same. So, this voltage will be written over each. 12 volt will be written here. Do we have one more diagram? No. 12 volt will be written here. 12 volt will be written here and here. In parallel, voltage is same. What is the value of resistance? 1, 5. So, resistance is there, voltage is there, V is equal to IR. You can find out the current through first resistance. Suppose not understood, then come to R2. What is the value of R2? You can see it is 10 ohm. And what is voltage? You have written already 12. So, V is there, R is there. You can find out I using Ohm's law. That will be the current through middle one. And similarly, lower one you can do. Okay, now coming to next. In this, you can see R1 and R2 are in parallel. So, I have written R1 and R2 in parallel. So, 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Substitute. Here it is 1040. Take LCM. So, my Rp is ready. It came as 8 ohm. This is the answer of these two, 8 ohm. Now, these three are also in parallel. So, they are in parallel. Value is 30 ohm, 20 ohm and 60 ohm. Use the formula. Take LCM 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R3 plus 1 by R4, 1 by R5. Take LCM. 6 by 60 is 1 by 10. Reciprocate it. So, my resistance of these three is this. I have denoted by Rp dash. Rp dash. So, 8 ohm is answer of these three. 1, 2. And 10 ohm is resistance of these three. So, as you can see how I have drawn the diagram. This is my initial diagram. 8 ohm is answer of these two. And 10 ohm is the answer of these two. Now, this 10 ohm Rp dash and Rp 8 ohm are connected in series via same wire. So, 10 plus 8, net resistance is 18 ohm. So, this is net resistance, net voltage is this, net current is asked. Again, you can use V is equal to IR. Substitute net voltage and net resistance. You can find out net current, what is asked. Now, there are a few more questions. You can see. Judge the equivalent resistance. Equivalent means net resistance. When following are connected in parallel, 1 ohm and 106 ohm. So, keep in mind in parallel resistance become lesser than the least. In parallel, the resistance becomes lesser than the least. So, it will be less than this. Okay, and here also equivalent resistance, that is net resistance will be less than the least. Okay, getting to the next question. There is an electrical lamp. So, this is my lamp of 100 ohm. A toaster of 50 ohm. This is 50 ohm. This is my R1. This is my R2. And a water filter. So, this is my water filter, third resistor, 500 ohm. They are connected in parallel. Oh, so they are connected in parallel. So, you should read fully first. So, you can take any parallel arrangement like first resistor, second resistor and third resistor, 100, 50 and 300, 500 ohms connected to 220 volt battery. Source is battery. What is the resistance of electric iron connected to the same source that takes as much as current these three are taking. So this is my R1, this is my R2, this is my R3. I can find out the net resistance in parallel. 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3, 1 by R3. Substitute 100, 50 and 500, take LCM, it will come this much, then reciprocate. So this is net resistance. Net resistance of all three came as this 31.25. What is net voltage? You can see net voltage is here 220 volt. So you can find out net current. Okay, V upon R. V upon R. You can find out net current. Okay, once you are ready with current, this current, then you can use that current, and net voltage is already given as 220 volt. Okay, now you have to find out resistance. So it is V by I. I you have found here. This I you will use here. Voltage is given. This will be the resistance of that electric ion who is drawing the same current as these three draw. This is 3's resistance in parallel. Net voltage, find out current, use this current, take this net voltage and find out resistance of electric ion. Now there is a question, what are the advantages of connecting electrical devices in parallel? Parallel, I told you, parallel means you are connected between same 2 points. In parallel, potential is same. Okay, so देखो in parallel circuit, if an electrical appliance stops working due to some defect, then all other will keep working normally. You can see here, this is parallel combination, right? Here it can be independent switch, here it's independent switch. Suppose this is broken, damaged. So only this will stop glowing. It will keep on glowing because its path is different. So, but in series, suppose here it is fused, then current will not flow to next. It will also not work even if it is correct. So that is a drawback of series. If one equipment goes faulty, others will also stop working. That is why in our homes we have parallel connection. One fan is not working of a room, then others will work. So we'll see this also. You can see in this diagram more clearly. Yeah, you can see here. You can see here wire is broken in series, so no one will be glowing, all fused. But here wire is broken, so only this is not glowing, rest has independent paths. So that is the advantage of parallel. Okay, all have independent switches, okay? But in series you have only one switch. Here you have to on and both will glow, even if you need one. In parallel, all will have different independent switches. Voltage is same. Okay, so you can go through. Let us see. How can these three resistors be connected? 2 ohm, 3 ohm and 6 ohm, so that we get 4 ohm and 1 ohm. How to connect 2 ohm, 3 ohm and 6 ohm to get 4 ohm? So you can see we can connect 3 and 6 in parallel, 3 ohm and 6 ohm in parallel. Find out what is the answer of 3 ohm and 6 ohm in parallel. 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2. So 6 is LCM. 3 2 is 6 and 2 3 is 6. So it is 5 by 6. Reciprocate. So my Rp is 6 by 5. Okay, now in series to this combination, you can connect 6 ohm. Okay, so my net resistance would be this 6 by 5 plus 6. So you can see, one value we didn't see properly. Let me erase it. See here it is 3 and 6. So 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6. It will come as 6. 3 2s are and 6 1s are. So it is 3 by 6. Okay, so it is 1 by 2. 1 by Rp. And Rp will be 2. Now that 2 ohm should be connected to, what is left here is 2 ohm. So 2 ohm should be connected in parallel. Answer of this is 2 ohm. And this is also 2 ohm, both in series. So net resistance is 4 ohm. So how would you tell the answer? What question is, how can you connect 2 ohm, 3 ohm and 6 ohm so that answer is 4 ohm? So you will say we will connect 3 and 6 in parallel, 3 ohm and 6 ohm in parallel, and 2 will be connected in series to this arrangement. Okay, now you have to connect 2 ohm, 3 ohm and 6 ohm to get 1. 1 is very less, so you can see all 3 in parallel. For example, you can see here 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6. Take the LCM. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6. So 6 is LCM. 2 3s are, 3 2s are, 6 1s are. So it is 6 by 6, it is 1 ohm. So yes, all 3 in parallel. What is the highest resistance that can be achieved using this? So highest is achieved in series, R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R4. And how can you achieve lowest? In parallel. In series it is this, in parallel it is this, 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 plus 1 by R4. Don't forget to reciprocate. So that's all in this. Kindly prepare.